Imagine you're a scientist. You've dedicated your entire life to physics, to the belief that the universe is logical, predictable, beautiful. And then one day, the stars start blinking at you in a pattern, and you realize you are not alone. This is The Three Body Problem, a novel by Chinese author Liu Cixin, first published in 2008, winner of the Hugo Award, and widely considered the greatest science fiction novel written in the 21st century. Today, we're going deep into part one, every theme, every character, every jaw dropping revelation. Stay with me because this story is unlike anything you've ever encountered. The novel doesn't start in space. It starts in 1967 Beijing, at the height of China's Cultural Revolution, one of the most violent political upheavals in human history. Chow Mao has unleashed the Red Guards, fanatical young students given the power to destroy anything deemed bourgeois or counter revolutionary. Science, art, literature, philosophy, all of it is suspect. Universities are shut down, professors are publicly humiliated, beaten, killed. We open at a struggle session, a public trial by mob. A crowd of Red Guards has gathered at a university sports field. On a makeshift stage stands an elderly man named Yi Zetai, a renowned professor of physics. He's accused of teaching reactionary science, specifically Einstein's theory of relativity. His crime? Saying the universe doesn't revolve around Mao's ideology. The guards demand he confess. He refuses. He stands there in front of hundreds of screaming people and says, "The truth of the universe does not change because of politics." They beat him to death, right there on stage. But Liu Cixin doesn't just show us the violence, he shows us who is watching. Standing in the crowd in her Red Guard uniform is Yi Wenjie, Yi Zetai's own daughter. She watches her father die. She cannot speak. She cannot intervene. If she shows grief, she too will be branded a counter-revolutionary. This moment, a daughter watching her father murdered while being forced to stay silent, is the emotional engine of the entire trilogy. Everything that follows flows from this wound. Yi Wenjie is brilliant. Like her father, she is a physicist. But now her career is over. She's sent to Inner Mongolia to work as a logger, re-education through labor. It's backbreaking, dehumanizing work. She watches the forests being stripped bare. She sees how humans treat the earth. She reads a smuggled copy of Rachel Carson's Silent Spring, a book about environmental destruction, and it deepens her despair. She writes an internal report criticizing the deforestation. It's meant to be private, but someone reports her, and she's arrested for reactionary thinking. Just when she's about to be sentenced to prison or death, she's offered a strange choice: work at a top secret military installation called Red Coast Base. She accepts, not knowing what it is, not knowing this decision will change the fate of all humanity. Red Coast Base is hidden deep in the mountains of Inner Mongolia. It's a massive radio transmission facility, one of the most powerful ever built. Its stated purpose is jamming enemy communications, but Yi Wenjie slowly realizes the real purpose: the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. China, at the height of the Cold War, has been secretly broadcasting into space, sending signals out into the cosmos, hoping for a reply. Yi Wenjie becomes one of the core researchers. She's brilliant, indispensable, and she is deeply and profoundly broken. She has watched humanity at its absolute worst. The Cultural Revolution showed her that people will murder, betray, humiliate for the sake of ideology. The logging camps showed her that civilization is destroying its own planet. She has lost her father, her career, her faith in humanity. And then, one day, she intercepts something, a signal from space. Not random cosmic noise, a structured, coherent signal, the kind only an intelligent source could produce. She decodes it, and what she finds is extraordinary. It's a warning from a distant alien civilization. The message says roughly, do not respond, do not reveal your location. If you answer, they will come and they will destroy you. The sender, a lone individual from that alien civilization, is begging Earth not to reply because their own civilization is dangerous, militaristic, expansionist, and they are looking for new worlds to conquer. Now, here is the most haunting moment in the entire novel. Yi Wen-jae reads this warning, and she responds anyway. Not out of ignorance, not out of accident. She chooses to respond. She sends Earth's location into space and says, come here. This civilization has lost control of its own development. It needs your intervention. She invites the alien invasion. Why? Because she has concluded, after everything she's witnessed, that humanity cannot save itself, that human beings are fundamentally violent, selfish, and short sighted to fix themselves, that only an outside force, even a conquering one, can reset the equation. This is not a villain's monologue. This is a grieving, brilliant, broken woman making a rational decision based on everything life has shown her. Liu Cixin wants you to understand her, even as you're horrified by what she's done. The novel then jumps decades forward to the present day, sometime in the early 21st century. We meet our second protagonist, Wang Mao, a nanotech researcher. He's calm, methodical, a family man. He's the opposite of Yi Wen-jae in almost every way. Where she is haunted by history, he is grounded in everyday life. Wang Mao is summoned to a meeting with a mysterious joint military police task force. The meeting is strange, tense. People from every branch of government are there, and they all seem frightened. They tell Wang Mao something alarming. Physicists around the world are killing themselves. Not a few, dozens, among the greatest scientific minds on Earth. And not randomly, these are people at the cutting edge of fundamental physics, string theorists, particle physicists, people who work on the deepest questions of how the universe works. Before dying, many of them leave behind notes that say things like, physics doesn't exist, or there is no point. The task force wants Wang Mao to infiltrate a mysterious secret organization called the Frontiers of Science, a group that seems connected to these deaths. Wang Mao also meets one of the novel's most unforgettable side characters, Detective Shi Shang, nicknamed Da Shi, Big Shi. He's crude, chain-smoking, politically incorrect, and brilliant. Where Wang Mao is refined and intellectual, Da Shi is street-smart and brutally practical. He becomes Wang Mao's partner, and in many ways, his anchor to sanity. As Wang Mao investigates, something deeply strange starts happening to him personally. He's a photographer. One day, he looks through his camera and notices something impossible. There's a countdown visible in his photos, numbers counting down, only visible in photographs, not to the naked eye. He tests it. He photographs blank walls, different cameras, film, digital. The numbers are always there, counting down. He starts to feel like he's losing his mind. He goes home. He sees his wife and child. He looks at them through the camera. The countdown is there too. This is one of the most quietly terrifying scenes in the book. Wang Mao is a scientist. He knows this is impossible, but it's happening. Something or someone is projecting a countdown into the fabric of reality itself, visible only through photographic film. What does it mean? When it hits zero, what happens? As Wang Mao investigates the frontiers of science, he's given access to a mysterious virtual reality game called Three Body, and here is where Liu Cixin's genius truly ignites. The game is set on an alien planet with three suns. The planet goes through chaotic cycles. Sometimes it has long, stable eras where civilization can flourish, and catastrophic chaotic eras where the three suns interact unpredictably, causing the planet to freeze, burn, or be ripped apart entirely. The civilization on this planet, which we'll later learn is called Trisolaris, has been trying for millennia to predict when the stable eras will come so they can survive. They've built entire philosophies, religions, and scientific traditions around this problem. The three body problem is a real mathematical concept, predicting the gravitational interactions of three bodies orbiting each other. With two bodies, like Earth and the Sun, you can solve the equations perfectly. With three bodies, the system becomes chaotically unpredictable. No clean mathematical solution exists. This is not a limitation of our technology, it's a fundamental feature of mathematics itself. The